Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal, returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with, the Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bayley?
That's Bayley's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bayley from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bayley or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here. Perched on the top rope.
Diving double knee face breaker. She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Phoenix splash!
You gotta be kidding me.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
Slap! Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there. She slips outside. What has she got in mind?
Dodges out of the way.
Rolls through, super kick.
Bayley not looking very role model-like there. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's being made somewhat of an example here.
Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her tank.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Face first.
Makes the cover. Not even a 1 count there.
A little over-eager with that cover.
Uh-oh.
High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Elbow drop with authority. And able to beat Bayley to the punch. Shotgun knee strike.
Both wrists captured.
And into the count. She kicks out at 1.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Springboard moonsault. Headlock elbow drop.
Nothing fancy here.
Backbreaker. And an unlucky Bayley without an answer to that attack.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Does that finish Bayley off? Shoulders down.
Oh, kick out at 2.
That right there is why Bayley is a role model. Resilience, intestinal fortitude. Some could say Bayley never stops fighting.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
Rolls through, super kick.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
That can't be how Bayley envisioned tonight going.
A quick reversal by Bayley. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Brilliant countering by both competitors. A stalemate of counters.
One rolling cutter. Followed by a second. And will they go for the hat trick? Yes, they do.
I am so glad I put money on her tonight.
The cover. An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the Tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using that crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.